Eye on the County here with Stereo Radio Blues Band. Now, let's see, where do we begin? Weakley brothers, Jon and Jeremy, met these guys at church. They've come a long way. Josh Brock met him in college in choir. We'll not talk about that, those were dark times. But, my question is how long have you guys been playing together?
Probably he and I have been playing since 2002 when we met in college, jazz band. He and I since...
I came aboard 10 years ago, right?
Say again? 10? Yeah, about 10 years ago. So about collectively 10 years.
Okay. And how did you guys start playing together?
Well, we started at church, and we played music and stuff. And after church was over, we'd kind of just stick around and play our own music, play Hendrix or whatever.
Yeah.
And we really didn't have a band. We played together, but we didn't have a band. And back in 2010, I was like, let's give them a name. Let's actually start playing. And we had a guy that asked us to come play a corporate party just right away.
Oh, wow.
And so we came up with the name over the weekend.
Now, what was the original name?
The original name was Stereotypical Radioactive. And it was a big pun, right? Stereotypical, typically on the stereo, radioactive, actively on the radio, which we were not. And we still are not. So it was a pun.
Hence the name change.
But we had
a pun that no one got.
I still don't get it.
There were two problems. If they could get it right, they couldn't put it on a board. It was too long. So we came up with an even longer name.
Stereo Radio Blues Band.
Right.
Now, let's see, how long have you been playing the drums?
Started, 17 years ago when I was 10.
Oh, wow.
You know the little, the coat, or well, I guess you could call them coat hangers. It's got the little cardboard
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah.
That's my first drumsticks.
Drumsticks?
Yeah.
Dude. And Josh, quick question, man. How long have you been playing?
Since I was 14.
Since you were 14.
14 years old.
Jeremy, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing. I started out on mandolin when I was 12. I figured out that's just not a cool instrument. So I was like, just play something you can plug in.
So move it to the bass.
So I moved up to the bass.
Nice.
So, I mean, as far as everything else has been taken, so I was kind of forced to play bass.
Mandolin, bass.
Which these two guys here
bass.
can actually play multiple instruments.
Nice.
And they excel at drums and bass, of course. But their grandfather grew up in Wink, Texas, and played with Roy Orbison. He was in a band called the Teen Kings with Roy Orbison.
Dude, that's what's up, man.
And they have an older brother, and he's multi-talented too on several instruments.
Okay, now you guys have two different venues that I've heard of this weekend. What are those, and where are those?
Yeah, well, one of them's the Blue Knight Scholarship Ride at the Texan RV.
Second annual.
Yeah, second annual. This is the second annual we've played too.
Nice.
What time? 1 o'clock.
Saturday.
And then JJ's Sports Bar in Gun Barrel at 8:30.
Okay, so 1 o'clock at the Texan RV Park, and then at 8:30 over at the JJ Sports Bar and Grill.
Gun Barrel.
Gun Barrel City.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
We really want to cultivate Texas blues in this area. We got Freddie King. Like Texas bluesmen like Albert Collins, Stevie Ray, T-Bone Walker, the godfather of Texas blues, Violin and Jefferson, Freddie King. Those guys were right here. Right in this area. Started out right here. And we want to bring that back. We want it to be like Austin. We want that culture here. And we'll play at the Trays, we'll play at Eddie's, we'll play wherever. We want them to know that this is our music. And if we fit there, we want to be there.
Yeah.
And we come aggressive. It's not just old slow blues. We rip it for Hendrix, we rip it for all those other guys too. But, see that? That's what they want, right?
They want aggressive.
We'll give them aggressive.
Yo, Jeremy,
Sir.
John, pleasure, and Josh, Stereo Radio Blues, two opportunities this weekend to check these guys out. So make sure you're at the Texan RV Park at 1 o'clock or at least at JJ's at 8:30. 2 times. This is Gordon Mayhall. Stay blessed and know we got our eye on the county.
Hey, no worries, man.
little bit of blues working man. Well now, hey, the working man like me. Never been no worker, as long as I don't be like you. Come on, now, I got good blues. Sing a little bit of blues working man. I got a woman all the time. Good to me. Oh yeah, I got a woman way over down. Good to me. Oh yeah, she get money when I bleed. Oh, she's a friend indeed. I got a woman way over down. Good to me. Oh yeah, well now I hear the train coming around the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know where I've been stuck in frozen good, and that's where I'll be. I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and shake. Sweet. All right, there's some country.